Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel and to another video. So today's reading is going to be all about September 2020. So what to expect, what energy is going to be around you, maybe what you need to release, basically an overall September reading. And I also put in some romance cards as well, so we can have a look at what's coming up for you romantically. There's some affirmation cards in there as well. So basically I put together 3 different piles as always. And so yeah, and also in today's video I was also called to bring my pendulum in for the reading, and I haven't done this on a pick a card video yet, so I'm gonna see how that goes. So basically each of these piles I'm gonna also do one yes or no pendulum question, so you can start thinking about your question now if you like, and I'll be answering that later as well. But then yeah, I've got 3 different piles in front of me that are going to be telling us, you know, basically more personalized reading as well. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Many different people are going to choose the same pile as you, and, you know, this is not a one-on-one reading, it's a kind of overall collective of the pile that you chose. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. So when you're ready, take a moment, and this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2 here in the middle, and pile number 3. So if you've selected pile number 1, let's get into your reading. Let's get started. I'll just put the pendulum away for now. So the very first card that you guys picked, that you were drawn to, is Darkness. Long Night Moon, number 40. So basically with this card, you know, straight away I'm feeling that, you know, the full moon that we've just had on the 2nd of September, you know, full moon in Pisces and the sun in Virgo, very powerful energy there. And I feel like that has started to do some kind of change for you already. You've noticed some shift in who you are and how you're reacting to people around you. I feel that full moon, you know, you were able to see through people deeper. Like you were able to tell, you know, if someone is basically fake and wearing a mask, you were able to see through that mask and see them for who they really are. That's what I'm feeling, that this full moon has already kind of started to, you know, make its way into your life and start doing these changes, so you are more aware of who is around you. But yeah, I also feel with this card that, you know, group number 1, you've been through some darkness in your life, okay? And, you know, the darkness has become familiar. You know, I'm very passionate about mental health, and I've studied mental health as well, so I've got qualifications in that, but I've always been interested in mental health. And, you know, there are some people that I do, you know, kind of clients that I kind of read for on an ongoing basis, and, you know, try and help them out. And, you know, a lot of time, you know, we kind of notice that, you know, the darkness, the trauma, the hurt, the grief, whatever it is, you know, specific to that person, it has become familiar. So when good things happen in their life, it's like, oh, what's going on? You know, why is something good happening? I am not used to this. So basically what I'm feeling is that you've been around that darkness, you know, maybe in your childhood for so long, or maybe now you are starting to, you know, heal that darkness, heal that dark past that you have. But, you know, in some way it is still familiar. You know what I mean? Like, it's when good things happen, or when there's nice people in your life, you want to push them away because you keep thinking they're gonna hurt you. So it's you know, being hurt is more familiar than having something good happen to you, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. But I also feel that, you know, if something sort of something bad, you know, I don't like to say the word bad, but if something, you know, happens to you, you know, I feel like you are now able to see the lessons, and you are able to work through it better. You have a better skill set as well. So, you know, if, for example, if there's an argument, or I don't know, something happens that kind of shakes you up a little bit, you are able to handle it much more better now than you were able to in the past. So that's what I'm getting with this card, that it's kind of familiar, but you also can see the hidden blessings inside of it as well. So you have some awareness that you maybe didn't have before. Let's have a look at your tarot cards to tell us a bit more about this. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is basically telling us about, you are someone that is hardworking. You are someone that, plants the seeds, and, you want to make it to that goal. You want to achieve goals, but, I feel like at the moment you are still at that stage where you're not ready to kind of see the results. There's still some kind of work that needs to be done. But, I'm hearing with this, you need to be patient. Don't push anything. Don't try and rush things. Don't try and skip any steps. Everything in your life is unfolding at the moment exactly as it needs to be unfolding. So don't try and take control of the situation. Don't try to, speed things up, because that's going to hurt you more, I'm hearing. So really slow down and pause and just let things unfold naturally. I just take this time to just, do self-care, just focus on you, go inwards. I'm kind of also feeling a hermit energy around you. There's still some inner work that needs to be done, so don't try to push yourself too hard and work on these big goals when this is sort of the more inner work that needs to be done beforehand. And then we've got the Four of Cups and the Devil. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. I'll show you the cards. So Four of Cups and the Devil. I like to show the cards so people can kind of see what I'm seeing. So basically with the Four of Cups, I'm feeling, boredom. You are bored. You're not seeing results. You feel stuck. You're kind of trapped. You're just what's the point? Kind of depression, I kind of sense as well. You're just oh, what is the point of this? Do I want to continue with this hobby? Do I want to do this? I can't be bothered. That kind of negative self-talk is around you right now as well. And, I feel like you will get out of it. The start of September may be a little bit rocky, but I feel like as September goes on, you're going to be able to be in a much better place, I'm hearing. It'll just become easier. And also, the full moon in Pisces, that's a lot of emotional energy. And I know my sun is in Virgo and my moon is in Pisces. And that's exactly what we had. Sun in Virgo, moon in Pisces. And so I'm very familiar with this energy, and it's very emotional. And for some people, it's really heavy. When it was the full moon, I had a big cry. I had it was really good. It was cleansing my soul and getting things that I needed to get out, but this energy, it can be hard as well. So maybe at the start of September, you still feeling that, that strong energy from the full moon that's just heightening your emotions. So, it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out, do that. Don't try and block it. But I feel you are feeling kind of disconnected, discouraged, a bit bored, and just you're not really sure what you should be doing. But that is completely normal. It will get easier, I feel, as the September month goes on. So just be aware of that. And then we've got the Devil. With the Devil, okay, this makes a lot of sense with all the other cards that we've had so far. With the Devil, you are going to be, drawn to go back to old behaviors, go back to, not having boundaries in place, going back to being taken advantage of by other people when they use you for their benefit, going back to addictions. This could be drinking, overeating, not eating enough, not sleeping, working too much. Basically addictions of any kind, okay? They are addictions. It's where you try and there's an emotion or something happening in your life and you go to what you are used to, what used to work for you, but it may not be the most healthiest way to deal with it. So I'm hearing be really careful in the month of September regarding your addictions. And if you need help, reach out to friends, family, to professionals. There's always someone out there who wants to help, who wants to listen. You don't have to go through this alone. So if you do notice that it's getting a bit, out of hand, and you feel all these emotions and you don't know how to handle them, rather than going back to an old behavior and to that addiction, try and do something different. Either just take time out and do something nice for yourself if you can, or reach out for help. That's what I'm hearing. Be really mindful of your old self kind of wanting you to go back to the person you were, but you are not that person anymore. You have grown a lot. I see a lot of progress, but as I was saying, you've made this progress, but the darkness feels familiar. So no matter how much progress you make, you want to go back to that old self, because even though you were self-destructing, maybe it's what you are used to, and habits take a long time to change. So that's what I'm hearing for you, group number 1. I know this is deep. I wasn't expecting this reading to be deep, but that's what we're just getting. And I want to be honest with you. You know, I'm not someone that wants to sugarcoat anything. I get to the point. Even when I do relationship readings for people, you know, people are like, oh, should I stay with this person? Will it work out? And, you know, if I'm getting a no, I'm just going to tell them. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, it's a no, you know, you need to, you know, look at options of leaving this person and starting fresh. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you all. Next, we have blessings. And then we've got healing. Powerful. This is so powerful, you guys. Group number 1. Blessings and healing. So from this darkness, from these addictions, from this hardship and boredom and depression and all of that, there is going to be a blessing. And I kind of feel middle of September. The number 18 came into my mind as I said this, so maybe the 18th of September. But there's going to be some kind of blessing, some positive news, something good that's going to happen. You're gonna get some kind of reward that you've been waiting for, or someone new is going to come into your life who's going to be able to help you. And I also feel like financial prosperity, or like, yeah, something like, you know, really positive is going to come into you kind of middle or end of September. So this is amazing. And we've also got the healing card. So, you know, whatever you're struggling with right now or at the start of September, you know, it will heal. You are healing. You are in the process of healing. But healing doesn't just happen like that. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a constant process. We constantly have to try and work on healing ourselves, okay? So it's not a quick fix. So, you know, just know and trust that you are healing. Even though you're not seeing the results, you are healing, okay? And let's have a look at some of your romance cards to see what's coming up for you in September regarding romantic relationships. So we've got true love and flirt. Wow. Okay. So it's a good month for you guys. Pile number 1 in regards to relationships. So we've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you're single, someone new might be coming into your life. Maybe you're noticing that someone who was just a friend, you have feelings for them. This could also be if you are already in a relationship, it's going to get better, it's going to get stronger. You're going to have more quality time together. You're just going to feel harmony and you're going to balance each other really well. So this is saying, you know, just trust the process and, you know, true love, just, you know, it's going to, it's beautiful energy, okay? And this could also be, you know, regarding like, you know, friendships and family members. You know, this is saying that the people around you, you know, in the month of September, like, you know, it's okay and safe to love them. You know, it's okay to accept the love that people try and offer you. Maybe you are someone that, you know, that doesn't know how to accept gifts, how to accept good things, you know. So this is saying like it's okay to say yes, it's okay to accept, and it's okay to be loved. Okay, just a little reminder there. And then we've got the flirt card. So this is saying extend your light-hearted energy to others. So this could also be, you know, it doesn't have to be just romantic, you know, this, I'm kind of getting like also, you know, friendship-wise, do something nice for your friends or even for a stranger, you know, go outside and when you see someone walking past, you know, smile at them, say hello. You know, this could be just doing nice things for other people, but, you know, connecting with other souls, that's what I'm really hearing, you know. But yeah, obviously romantic wise, this is saying if there is someone in your life, like it's okay to flirt and, you know, that's going in a good direction. And then lastly, we have some affirmation cards. So we've got thoughts create your reality. Okay, this is really important. Your thoughts create your reality. Whatever you're thinking, that's what you're creating. If you're thinking about all the things that you don't have, you're going to attract and just focus on the things you don't have. But if you are grateful that you have a roof over your head and you are, you know, really enjoying life and you see the blessings all around you, you see that you have fresh water and food to eat, you know, and you focus on that gratitude, you're going to attract so many more positive things coming into your life. So it's all about managing and controlling your thoughts. And, as I said, if you need help and if those addictions or that negative shadow self wants to drag you back, stand up for yourself and be like, no, the old me would have said yes, but no, the new me wants to challenge these emotions and wants to go forward and change my reality. Then we have stay open-minded. Okay, really important. Stay open-minded in the month of September. And then we've got choose love over fear. I feel like this summarizes this reading pretty well. That's basically what we've talked about. Choose love over fear. Focus on the good things. The fear and the struggles you've been through, they are there, but try and challenge them and focus on the good things and continue to work on yourself and continue to heal. This is beautiful. I've got chills. Choose love over fear. So this is these are your affirmations for September, and that was your kind of overall reading, group number 1. So I hope that this resonated and you got something out of it. And then now I'm gonna do the pendulum question. So take a moment and repeat the question that you have in your mind over and over. Yes or no questions. You might get a maybe as well. We'll see how we go. But yeah, basically try and ask a yes or no question, and I'm gonna connect and we'll see what we get. So power number 1, what is the answer to the yes or no questions? All right, the answer is yes. So whatever you ask, the answer is yes. So I hope that's the answer you were hoping for, and I'm gonna move on to pile number 2, and I'll see you next time, guys. If you want to support my channel, giving thumbs up, commenting and subscribing encourages me to make more videos, so I know that people get something out of it. But I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time. Hello my lovelies who chose pile number 2. So this is your reading. You are at the right place. If you chose pile number 2, this is you guys. And I'm gonna start with the very first card that you chose, that you were drawn to at the start of the reading. So this is saying green corn moon, patience. I'm gonna show you the card more closer. So straight away, before we go into all the other cards, this is pretty self-explanatory, patience. I'm also hearing that, in the month of September, you have to be gentle with yourself, because I feel like you have these drives that you just want to do and achieve and just get some movement going. You're very determined to take things into your own hands, and you just want to do things. But I'm hearing that, be patient. You are progressing. You are going to get the rewards that you want, but you have to wait. Everything is timed perfectly in our lives. Nothing happens, without any kind of reason, basically. So, if things are just not happening for you right now, that means that, it doesn't mean that you should quit. It means that it will happen when the timing is right. So that's, I feel like, an important message for the month of September, something to remind yourself when you get frustrated that you're not seeing the results, that, things are just not working out. Be patient, trust the universe, trust the process, just trust and surrender to the energy. Just let go all your worries and be like, universe, I trust you. Thank you for, taking care of this for me and for giving me this blessing when the time is right and when I'm ready for it. So that's just, what I'm getting from the very first card here. But I also feel that, it's also in the month of September, you're going to have some ideas, but more, you'll be very, how do I explain this? Not all your ideas are going to be realistic. Let me put it that way. And I'm hearing that that's okay. Don't push those ideas away. Let them sit there, write them down into a journal, accept them and welcome them. So don't be hard on yourself if you, want to achieve something big that's not even realistic, that's just something that came up, just let it be there, let it sit there, don't push it away, don't judge it, is what I'm getting. So let's have a look at your tarot cards to see more in depth what we're dealing with here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Four of Wands. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here, a lot of hard work, and I was saying that earlier, you are going in the right direction. You are getting where you need to be getting. So don't try and rush the process. Don't try and be hard on yourself. Really just continue to do the work and do it steadily. Don't rush it. Take your time, because you are reaching a point where something like a big breakthrough is coming through. And I feel like that's going to happen in September, towards the end of the month. There'll be some kind of big breakthrough, something that you're going to achieve. So don't give up, don't lose hope now, okay? And we've also got the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. So these two cards are all about, be yourself, being exactly who you are, as you are, not trying to change anything, celebrating, okay? We've got the celebration, family coming together, friendship, maybe some birthday or wedding or some kind of party, unity, and just, going with the flow. And I really feel like in the month of September, you're going to open your eyes and see yourself as you are, and you're going to love yourself as you are. You know what I mean? You're just going to be okay, why did I hate myself before? Why did I put myself through what I put myself through? Why? I am a good person. I am loving. I am friendly. I am, I have a good heart, and I'm going to love myself. That's what I feel like you guys are going to realize about yourselves. You're just gonna go with the flow, do your own thing, and it's going to bring rewards. It's going to bring celebrations. When you're focusing on the good things, and when you just surrender and let go of all those worries, good things will happen and good things will come to you. And that's what I'm seeing in the month of September. How you see yourself and the world around you, that's going to bring you blessings. Then we've got boundaries and home. Okay. With the home card, that kind of goes with the Four of Wands that we had earlier. And then we've got the boundaries card as well. So what I'm getting here, your home environment is going to improve. If there's been conflict, if there's been any kind of disagreements, tension in your home, things are going to go well in regards to your home. This could also mean, moving home or buying a home, getting mortgage. This could mean, someone moving in with you. Maybe you've been wanting a roommate or a housemate, and they're going to finally come. I feel like, a lot of blessings surrounding the home energy. So this is really beautiful. And I feel like that's going to come from you actually spending time in your home, and that's going to help you figure out who you are, and it's going to be a safe space, a safe place, which is going to give you that comfort and motivation to go out there and just be yourself, because you're gonna realize where you come from. And also we got the boundaries card as well. So also, even if things go well, there's celebrations and things like that going with family members and friendships, it's important not to get rid of the boundaries. Put them in place. If you have boundaries in place, let them stay there. Don't just suddenly throw everything out the window and, it's finally, this family environment is finally coming together well because you've done the work. You've put in the boundaries. You did all that. So when you see a happy outcome out of all this, don't just suddenly throw out all the things that you put in place in the first place. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. Continue to do what you were doing, what you were trying to achieve, because it is working and it's going to, basically work out for you. So let's have a look at some of your romance cards to see what's going on romantically. So we've got reconciliation and attraction. Wow, reconciliation. What did we just talk about? We talked about home, we talked about celebration, people coming together and celebrating. This is saying someone from your past is returning to your life. How cool is that, you guys? We just had the Home card and the Four of Wands. So this is saying that, you know, someone that you've lost touch with, or someone that you were trying to bring in back into your life. You know, this could be a lover, but doesn't have to be. You know, they are coming back, and it's time to celebrate their arrival. This is really beautiful. And then we've got the Attraction card. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So enjoy all these blessings, enjoy this positive energy, enjoy everything, enjoy being yourself and being who you are. This is like beautiful, you guys. I am so happy for you. The previous pile, number 1, that pile was really deep. It went in depth. It was quite heavy. And pile number 2, complete turnaround. So many different messages coming for you guys, pile number 2. So, you know, September is going to be a great month for you. You just need to trust the process. You need to be patient and celebrate when good things happen. Really celebrate them, and that's going to continue to bring you things to celebrate and be grateful for. So this is really exciting. And lastly, we've got some affirmation cards for the month of September. So we've got let go of ego. And I feel like we've talked about that as well. I love when these affirmation cards like basically confirm the overall energy of the reading. So let go of ego, basically self-explanatory. So I don't need to explain anything about that. You are here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And I feel like, you know, the Page of Wands really shows that, you know, self-love and celebrating who you are, and understanding that you are an important person and you need to love yourself. You know, I feel like you're really getting that. And that's because you work really hard. So this is like really good. So you are here for a reason. Remember that. And accept struggles as lessons. So everything that has happened to you in the past, it was a lesson. Accept those struggles as lessons. Don't, you know, be the victim. Be like, okay, this horrible thing has happened to me in the past, but from that, I now know that, you know, I can get through it. I survived that, you know, and it's going to help you, motivate you for the future. You can use any bad experience in your life for something positive. So accept struggles as lessons. And lastly, before we end this reading, focus on your yes or no question, and I'm going to connect to my pendulum and let's see what the answer will be. So the answer might be yes, no, or maybe. So think about your questions, and I'm going to connect. Okay, so for people who chose pile number 2, what is the answer to their question? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes to your question. So I hope that this reading resonated with you all. If you want to support my channel and help me motivate me to make more of these videos, if you like, comment or subscribe to my channel, that really helps and motivates me to make more of these videos. Also check out my social media. I am on Instagram and also have a closed Facebook group where I do readings as well. So check those out if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you've chosen pile number 3, this is your reading, so let's get straight into it. And first, before we do the reading and look at all the other cards, I want to focus on the card that you chose at the start of the reading. So the very first card that drew you in. So this is saying Blue Moon, the unexpected. Number 43, and on this picture, we see these two people kind of sitting together in harmony and looking at the moon and just really connecting. So straight away with this card, you know, this is saying, well, the unexpected, but I'm getting like unity, good news, relationship is like, you know, whether family, friendship, or romantic one, you know, a new person could be coming into your life. You're kind of like uniting two people together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like connection, and I feel good news and happy news. But also with this card, you know, I feel like, you know, in the month of September, there'll be things going on that you wouldn't expect. You know, things that just kind of are thrown at you out of the blue. You know, you're like, oh, I really didn't think I was manifesting that, but like, you know, I'll take these. Like, things are going to come into your life that you didn't even realize you needed or wanted, but they are the things that your soul wants. And, you know, you might not even have an awareness about it, but, you know, you were attracting those things. So those things are going to come to you in the month of September. But I also feel from this card that there's going to be like I don't know, it's not like it's going to be a good month for you or a bad month for you. It'll be kind of like a bit of both. It'll be kind of like, I don't know, I'm sort of shown two different opposites. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's something that you're going to learn from the month of September. Definitely, that's what I'm getting. But there'll be some things going on, some news or some things that you weren't even expecting to come. So let's have a look at your tarot cards to kind of see more in depth what energy we are dealing with here. Okay, so first of all the other piles only had 3 tarot cards, but you guys have 4. So, okay, and straight away when I look at these cards, I notice something. The first 2 cards, very happy, very bright, very colorful. The last 2 cards, quite depressing and dark and, yeah, not very nice. So it's interesting that when I was shuffling the cards, my intention was to pull out 3, but 4 came out because there wanted to be an equal balance of, yeah, wow, this is really cool. Okay, anyway, so let's get into it. So first we have the 8 of Wands. So with the 8 of Wands, you know, I'm feeling like things are going to speed up. They're going to start working out for you. So possibly at the start of September, like the first half of September is going to be quite positive. You're gonna still have a lot of energy, be optimistic, and things are going to speed up. And maybe that's what's going to kind of scare you a little bit towards the end of the September, because you are not sure how to handle that energy, or things just unfolded too quickly and you weren't ready for it. Like, you know, like some people say, like, you know, I want this at some point in my life, but they're like, oh yeah, you know, I want it, but I don't really have a time frame. And then so for you guys, you know, whatever you're kind of wanting, it's just gonna come and you're like, oh, I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what we're dealing with for you at the start of September, like things just moving and working out. But I feel like this is going to be something positive. It's not a negative feeling that I have when I tune into this card. And then we've also got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's once again, you know, people coming together, helping one another, sense of community, sense of friendship. Finances are going to improve. So if you are financially struggling, that's going to improve, or someone's going to, like, you know, gift you something. There's going to be some reward, or I don't know, you put in a lot of hard work and it's finally paying off. So that's the energy I'm feeling here. And then with the other 2 cards, so we've got the 8 of Swords and 4 of Swords. Okay, so with the 8 of Swords, when I look at this card, I'm going to show it to you so you know what I'm looking at. So with this card, you know, I feeling trapped and stuck and, you know, not seeing a way out. You're kind of like, I don't know, you kind of this makes sense now, because you weren't expecting things to change, but they're going to change for the better, and you are like, what just happened? Like, I wasn't ready for that. But yeah, with the 8 of Swords, I'm seeing like you need to free yourself from your negative thoughts. You need to free yourself from, I feel like your own thoughts are limiting you the most. That's what I'm getting. There's no kind of outside influence that I'm hearing for you guys that is making you in a bad space. I feel like you're just used to being in that space, that when good things happen and when people come and help you, it throws you off, because you don't, you were not expecting that at all. And then we've got the 4 of Swords. So there's some kind of like, you need to rest and really like figure out what this is trying to tell you. So towards the end of September, you know, what thoughts are you having? You know, write them down. And what are they trying to communicate with you? Is this some kind of past issue that you haven't healed properly that wants to pop up for you, so you deal with it and you heal that? Or is it just telling you that, you know, things are okay and you can allow things to be okay? Like, don't allow your thoughts to, you know, make you feel like you don't deserve the good stuff. Yeah, and as I said at the beginning, I kind of felt like, yeah, unexpected things and kind of like black and white sort of thing. So yeah, it's interesting energy, you guys, pile number 3. But yeah, definitely towards the end, like, you need to rest. You need to like regroup, get your energy out, like back together, because whatever's going to happen, it's going to shake you up a little bit. Even though it's a positive change that I'm seeing, it's gonna be unfamiliar. So you need to take time to kind of process it. Wow, okay, this is really interesting. So let's have a look at what other cards we have to go more in depth. Okay. We've got the fertility card. Okay, so 2 things are jumping at me. For some of you, this is saying, you know, a new idea, something new, as we've established with the 8 of Wands. Something new is coming into your life, you know, fertility. Invite this new change into your life. But for some of you, you know, there's also this kind of sense of like feeling trapped and scared and like something unexpected. We had the unexpected card, you know, these 2 people here. You know, this could be, you know, an unplanned pregnancy for some of you as well. You know, you weren't expecting to fall pregnant. Or maybe you've been trying to be pregnant and it just wasn't working out, and now it's going to happen. But, you know, for some of you, this is not for everyone. You know, this literally does mean actual pregnancy. But for the rest of you, it just means, you know, something new, some new idea, some new person is going to come into your life. So invite them in, because they are coming. And if you are not expecting them and you're not ready for them, you know, this is kind of like your heads up that, you know, they are coming. And then we've also got the animal card, okay? Animals. Spend time with animals. I feel like they ground you, okay? Whenever you find yourself worried and overthinking and stuck in negative self-talk and you're not sure what to do and you just don't see a way out, connect with animals, okay? If you have a pet at home, cuddle them, spend time with them. If it's a dog, take it for a walk, you know? Spend time around animals. And also, you know, with the resting card, maybe animals are going to be the thing that's going to help ground you and give you the energy that you need to get back out there into the world. So animals came up, so you might know, like, you know, it might come up for you. So just be aware of that. Like, if you get an opportunity to, you know, spend time with animals, play with your dog, yes, go for it. Take your dog for a walk and spend time with the animals, because there's positive outcomes that are gonna come from that. So let's have a look at your romance cards to see what they have to say. Okay, so romantically, we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, keep an open mind. This could be a soulmate coming into your life with the 2 people here, unexpected, you're not ready for them. And this is saying they may differ from like what you wanted them to be like, what you wanted them to look like, their personality. It's gonna be something different. Someone's coming, you know, we've got that with the fertility card. Someone's coming into your life and I don't feel you're ready for it. So get yourself ready and prepare yourself. That's why I do these readings, to kind of give you like a bit of heads up, like someone's coming, you know, make sure that you do the right thing so it doesn't throw you off. So this is really interesting. And then we've got let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So don't force anything, don't rush into anything. Just let things be, let it fold out naturally. Don't try and take everything into your own hands. Okay, whoever is coming, they are coming into your life for a reason. And they are coming in the month of September for a reason too, because, you know, you don't think you're ready, but there is something to be gained from this experience. So trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that the universe brought this person at this time to you or this situation for a reason. So don't try and influence it yourself, because the universe is gonna do that for you. So just relax. And let's have a look lastly at some affirmations for you all for the month of September. So we've got ask for guidance. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it in the month of September. Ask for guidance. This could also just mean, spirit guides, meditate more, connect to your higher self, ancestors, angels, archangels, God, whoever you pray to. Ask them for guidance when you feel lost and when there's the 8 of Swords and 4 of Swords energy. Ask for help. Ask for that guidance. Then we've got lead by example. Lead by example in the month of September. So how you want people to treat you, treat them that way. Inspire people, do something so other people can follow in your footsteps and do what you did as well. Okay, be inspirational and yeah, this is really beautiful affirmations for you guys. And lastly, we've got never judge another. Never judge another. And this could be coming up with the keep an open mind. There is someone coming into your life and you may clash a little bit because you weren't aware that that's who you needed. You know what I mean? Like you just wanted to bring something different or someone different into your life. And when they come, it's gonna be a surprise. So never judge another. Don't judge them, okay? The universe is bringing them to you for a reason. Well, this was a really interesting reading. This was really interesting. I hope that it resonates and it's gonna make sense once September gets going a little bit. So you might already know what I'm talking about. But that's the energy that we are dealing with for you guys, group number 3. And lastly, before I forget, let's do the pendulum question. So think of your question. The answers we might get will be yes, no, or maybe. So think of your question and I'm going to connect. So for pile number 3, what is the answer to that question? For pile number 3, what is the answer to that question? Okay, so it went into a maybe and then it went towards no. It was a maybe and then went towards no. So whatever you ask, that's your answer. So I hope that this makes sense and it resonates and you got something out of it, something beneficial. Let me know down below in the comments. So thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I love doing these predictions video for the month. So thank you so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. So thank you and bye.